Welcome back to All In Autumn Win. I am Brian, and this is game number 23 out of 56 on the season. That's right, I'm going to 56 games, or at least I'm trying to, if the weather cooperates. I'm going for 2 Guinness World Records if you're new to the channel. I'm going to be putting out a video later this week trying to explain those records, the differences between them, the guidelines, and also the risks. There are some ways in which I may have already screwed up this records. I don't even know. But today, we've got the 5-2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus division rivals, the 1-6 New Orleans Saints.
It is all in, auto win. The Raider Nation's what we represent. It's a commitment to excellence. And even if we don't get the W this week, still I document it all, cause I love to do my thing. Bass bumping through the street with a silver and black vibe. We pre-game, tailgate, and bang this at halftime. All in, auto win. We gotta win. Yeah, this all in, auto win. We gotta win.
Okay, we're back for another game. Took a red-eye from LAX last night, and I'm here in New Orleans. It's 10 a.m. I've had maybe 3 hours of sleep. Currently on a bus. I've decided I'm going to try to do more public transportation instead of Uber taxis, because the Uber taxis just, it's one of the biggest expense, even more than the airfare, or close to the airfare. It's crazy. So $1.75, I'm taking the bus into downtown to my hotel. Good stuff. Okay, after my red eye, got a little nap in, got some coffee. On my way to the Superdome, walking there. 14-minute walk from my hotel. Gotta love it. This is my 3rd time being here, so I'm quite familiar with the area and the stadium. You know, it's interesting, the approach. There's small parking lots here and there where people are tailgating, but there's not really that full-on tailgating experience. But the Superdome has an area, once you go through security, where a lot of people are hanging out, and it's kind of like a pregame tailgate. You'll see that soon. Let's talk about the weather. So, every trip I seem to forget something, and this time it was my jacket. I completely forgot my jacket. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow night in Kansas City because it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna have to buy a jacket. But today, I was worried because it's supposed to rain. Thought it was gonna be wet. Fortunately, the Superdome's inside, so I thought I'd be okay. It's hot, man. It's in the 70s. I'm wearing a hoodie, and I'm cooking right now. It's sunny. There was a ton of rain yesterday. I think I got lucky because when I got on my flight in Dallas, in my layover, there were people that were there for like 20 hours because of delays coming into New Orleans because of the rain. So I got really lucky, dodged a bullet there, but I'm telling you, I'm expected at some point there's gonna be some travel issues. Fingers crossed, man, fingers crossed.
There she is, the Superdome. This is another one of those stadiums that most people walk to. There is parking, there's parking structures and garages, but most of the people walk from the downtown area. Bourbon Street is down there. I've had some good times in New Orleans for some Raider games, maybe a little too much fun. We won't get into that today. You can go back and look at my older videos if you want to see that. Check out the first season, 2022. Whew. Had a bit of a bar crawl after the game. We lost miserably. Anyway, enough of the Raiders. Okay, so we're here. We got a ton of Bucs fans here. Saints fans, despite their 1-6 record, are still supporting strong. You know, the 3 times I've been here, this is the only way I can figure out to get into the stadium. I know you can get in on the other sides. I think it's just the way the city is and where your hotel naturally is going to be. Oh, look at this. What are we? Yeah. Nice.
It's Halloween. Did you see the ghost? The ghost of who dat is going to win that today.
Love it. Thank you. Wow, that was fantastic, wasn't it? Yep, you see all sorts of things in New Orleans. I'm not sure that that's actually a Halloween outfit. I think that's just Sunday's best. So like I was saying, this is one of the few stadiums where I almost immediately go straight into security because the party is actually inside of that security berm. We've got an area over here. It's very loud. They've got live music going on. You always have to have live music in New Orleans. I mean, there's musicians everywhere. Every single bar has a band. They don't do DJs, they do bands. But this whole area is technically inside the stadium grounds. You got food, you got drink, you got music, you got a bunch of people hanging out, getting ready for the game. I think sometimes they also put the early games up on the screens there, but I don't see them there right now. Okay, while I'm outside, I had to lose the hoodie. Oh man, it's the complete opposite of what I thought. The weather app was showing all kinds of rain. There might be a little rain after the game, but it didn't look like that much. I think I just missed it. Now it's sunny, it's beautiful, but damn, it is hot. And look, you see those empty spaces in the crowd there? It's because everybody's in the shade over here. So adjacent to that outdoor tailgating area, I'm saying tailgating, but I know that's not right, with the live music and all of that, we've got this indoor area with a ton of food and drink vendors inside, little, what do I want to call this, a food court, I guess you could say. Very nice to get out of the hot weather. For the tourists and those traveling to the games in New Orleans, it makes a lot of sense to walk here. But for the locals coming to a Saints game, there is a parking lot. I think there's a couple of parking garages attached to the stadium complex. And they are doing a little bit of tailgating out there. It's pretty light, and it's close to game time. So yeah, they have the option. It's just not like a KC tailgate or an Oakland tailgate, you know what I mean?
Followed by the issue and location. Guest service.
Show you one more thing before we go inside. I love this about a city. We got the football stadium right there, and directly next to it, that's where the Pelicans play basketball right there. Man, I love that. I love it when the city comes together, you know? I made it to my seat. I didn't realize that I had purchased an accessibility seat, which is okay. Somebody put it up for sale and I bought it. I get it, but I'm a little sensitive to it because my older brother David is in a wheelchair, so I don't love taking a seat from somebody that might need it. But here I am. Now I say that, but my season tickets, my one season ticket in Allegiant is also accessible. But that's because I'm hoping someday to get my brother there. That's why I bought that seat. So there's a lot of room, a lot of space. I could stretch my legs, which is great after a long red eye. And the cushion, the cushion is so soft. Sorry, getting weird here, but cushion soft, and I just got room to move around. I love it. One of the things about this stadium that I find interesting are the overhangs, because do you see how far the level above goes out over the seats? And what it does, it makes it very dark in the seats. You know, if you look across, I don't know how well you can see that. I'll get another shot of it. But a lot of the crowd is in a shadow. It's kind of a cool atmosphere, like a darker, usually, you know, a day game or an indoor game, you just see everything. You see the sands, but it's kind of, you know, dark and shadowy up there under the overhang. It's also very tall. This stadium goes up very high, but I can't see any of it because of this. I've got a view of the field and only the field. In fact, I'm not sure I will know if field goals go in or not because I can't see the top of the crossbars. Okay, one downside is this opening ceremony that they do before the game. They're showing a lot of things on the big screens. I can't see those screens! what a crazy turn of events. The Saints got a goal line stop. Bucs went for it on 4th down, and they stopped them. But then they turn around and throw a pick 6, like within minutes. Man, it's been kind of slow in the first quarter and half of the second quarter, but suddenly, boom, 7-0 Bucs. This game, wow, it's defensive battle, 7-3 Bucs. But we had the Saints with the goal line stands. We had the Bucs getting a pick 6 right after that. And then the Bucs are trying to go down with the 2-minute drill, but the Saints got a sack, fumble, got the ball, and got a field goal out of it. So it's been all defense, not very much offense at all, which is a shame because I got some fantasy players playing right now. But wait, I think I had the Bucs defense, so that's good. Oh, that's great. Older stadiums, some of the sections of the concourse are quite narrow. It's halftime, so everybody's walking around. It gets a little packed. But the other thing I notice about this concourse, at least on this 100 level, is that it's very low. Can you guys see? It's a very low ceiling, so it feels a little claustrophobic. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little tight. You all know how much I love finding Raider fans at these games. I don't think it's happening today. I'm on the hunt. I'm looking, but there are black jerseys everywhere. If there is another Raider fan here, it's gonna be impossible to find. So the New Orleans Saints joined the NFL in 1967, and they've been playing in the Caesars Superdome since 1975. Superdome holds 73,000 people. That's massive. One of the reasons why there have been several Super Bowls played here, including the 1980 season Raiders-Eagles. Raiders were victorious in that Super Bowl. And it's a really fun stadium, fun location, fun city, obviously. And like I said before, I had a little too much fun. Last time I was here, I don't know how I did it, but you ever have one of those times when you have a little too much and you end up on these adventures, you don't even know how you got there? Somehow I ended up, after the Raiders got blown out here in 2022, this was a game where we didn't even pass the 50-yard line, and somehow after the game I ended up in a suite below the stadium, partying, drinking with a bunch of Saints fans. Never saw him again, but if you want to see that, you can go check out that video on YouTube. 2022 season, I don't remember what week it was, but Saints Raiders, just look for that game. You can also see me rap in that video on stage in front of a crowd. I'm not joking. Whitest boy ever.
Your score, the Buccaneers 17, the Saints 3.
Start of the fourth quarter here. Bucs took control in that quarter. It's now 17-3. I think they've got this locked up, turning into a bit of a stinker. They've got the ball and they're driving into Saints territory. So I want to talk a little bit about food as I walked around. Baker threw a bomb to the end zone, but incomplete. I want to talk about food. I was walking through the concourse at halftime. I thought about food, man, and that's the number one question I get. Which stadium has the best food? I got to tell you, I haven't eaten anything here today. I'm just not hungry. The stadium food gets repetitive. It's chicken tenders, it's pizza, it's burgers, it's hot dogs, unless you're maybe in a club section, you have some nicer options, but I just couldn't do it today. I didn't get any sort of drink. I didn't get any sort of food. I'm going to get out of here after the game and try to eat something healthy, 5 minutes left in this game. Bucs have a 20-point lead. Saints just went for it on fourth, didn't get it, so there's a mass exodus happening right now. Boring game, boring. Also, it didn't help. My seat is so comfortable. I just like kind of could take a nap. You got a Hogan impression you can do?
I can't flex. Give me one. Actually, I'm trying to flex.
Nice, nice. Just like him, just like him.
Yes, sir.
Oh no. Oh. Saints are absolutely milking this clock. They're down by 20. This last 2 minutes has taken forever. It's been like 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, just let it in. Let us all out of our misery. New Orleans fans do want to see a touchdown though. It's been pretty brutal, 23-3. I'm just trying to film the end of this game for Guinness. I did it! I did it! I found him!
Yeah! Representing, baby!
He was a little incognito in this color. That's cool, though. Got the Crosby.
Go Raiders. Let's go Raiders.
What'd you think of today's game?
This game here?
A little boring, right?
It was lopsided.
Are you from here?
No, I'm actually from LA.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, so I came out here. We came out here with a group of our guys, and they all have on different jerseys from all.
I noticed, yeah.
So we just came out here to check out. We go everywhere. I mean, we go somewhere every year.
I love it.
To a different place and just represent.
That's amazing, man.
We out here this year, and you know, of course, I'm gonna represent the Raiders.
That's
so
right.
That's
you got any perfect solution for us this season? What can we fix?
Man, for the Raiders, we need a quarterback. I mean, Geno's not doing it for us. I mean, we could have got Shador, and we'd have been okay. But then again, it could be our offensive line.
Yeah,
it's not giving them enough time to throw the ball.
Man, definitely.
You know, so.
Dude, well, I love what you and your boys are doing, man.
Yeah,
that is
man.
awesome. Every year,
man.
that's great.
Yes, man.
We have fun tonight in New Orleans. Not too much fun, though.
Oh, yeah, we plan to. Get in as much trouble as we can without going to jail. Right?
There you go. That's the goal. All right, man.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a wrap on game number 23. Not a lot to say about the game. It was somewhat blowout. Bucs were in control for most of the game. But New Orleans, great atmosphere. Now the temptation is to go out and have a good time, but I don't think I could do it. I got an early flight to KC in the morning, so I'm going to go back to my room. I'm going to edit. I'm going to get some dinner. You know what's very strange about this visit is I didn't eat anything in the stadium. I didn't drink anything in the stadium, and I didn't use the restroom at all. I know, too much information, but it was just strange. Game went pretty fast, even though it was a bit of a slog. It was not an exciting game, but it went fast. A couple other thoughts before I go here. You know, we're almost to the midpoint of the season. This is week 8. Week 9 is the halfway point. So I'm almost there, almost to halfway. I'm having some mid-season fatigue for sure, and that's like, you know, energy, motivation, and some of it's getting redundant. I think it's because the games have been a little bit boring the last few, kind of blowouts. I need some exciting games to get me back. I'm just getting a little tired, and I also think about Erin, the current record holder. You know, something she said about she and Hope did that together and holding on to these memories, and if you watch the last episode, you'll see that, the Chargers-Vikings episode, and it really got to me because I realized, you know, I am doing this on my own, and I'm perfectly fine doing things on my own, no problem, but it is a lot, 4 months straight, constantly, and I think I'm lonely. I think I wish there were more people on this journey with me, and every now and then I get a Raider game, which is always great because then I don't feel lonely. You know, I had friends go to the Rams game, but outside of that, it's a lot of just sitting around by myself, and I got to do something about that. I got to start engaging people in cities and see if I can join them. It was nice to have Grim Raider in Seattle, for example, but yeah, I got to do something about it because it's getting a little, you know, there's a lull. All right, that's it. That's all I got. KC tomorrow night. I got to find a jacket because I forgot mine. It's going to be cold. Go Commanders.
Yeah, this all in, all the win. The Raider Nation's what we represent. It's a commitment to excellence. if we don't get the W this week, still I document it all, cause I love to do my thing. Bass bumping through the street with a silver and black vibe. We pregame, tailgate, and bang this at halftime. All in, auto win, we gotta win. Yeah, this all in, auto win, we gotta win.
All in, auto win. I like that, my guy right there. Right! Yeah!